Well, hi there, YouTube. I know it's been a while. Welcome back to My Seminary Life. I'm your host, Brandon Knight. A little YouTube check-in real quick for you all. So if you haven't been listening to the podcast, the good news is the podcast is still around. So over the past few months, it's just been a very crazy, life-changing time period. If you can't tell, I'm in a new space. I live in a new house. We did move. I started a preaching residency with a local church congregation, and also just continuing there for a while. It was also just continuing to process my own pain and disillusionment towards big evangelicalism. So it's been a long process, been a long couple of months, but earlier last month was able to get the podcast started back up, getting consistent, been going well over the past few weeks. And now it's your turn, YouTube. We need to fix you, because it's been several months now since my last video, and it's not for a lack of ideas, although I will always take ideas. If you have any ideas that you would like to submit for topics to cover here on the YouTube channel, please drop them in the comments below. I guess I should do all those YouTube things. Please, subscribe and enable notifications, leave a comment, do all those things. Anyway, since it's been so long since my last video, you all are next to try and get this more on track. So over the next few days, hopefully I'll be pumping out more videos than usual, even when I was uploading normally. Going to be talking a lot about some recent seminary reflections that I've been kind of going over in my mind. Got a comment recently on the most popular video here on the channel, where I give my reasons why you should not go to seminary. Comment about how much somebody appreciated the points I was raising about how seminary has a lack of discipleship, and that needs to be something that is addressed in the seminary environment. And so going to be talking about that here in a couple videos coming soon, along with some other seminary related topics. Also going to be talking about my preaching residency. I'm going to be respectful towards the congregation, since I am still currently actively serving there. So this isn't going to be like some diss video, although I will say this, genuinely, it's been a very positive experience for me. The congregation has really come around me, and I appreciate that. This is going to be more so just like me. This is the first time I've really been in an experience where I am, on a Sunday morning, functionally serving the role as a pastor, even including the times where I was doing youth ministry internship. I've had a pastoral ministry internship in the past, and this is the first time that I've really felt like I'm in I'm functionally serving as a pastor, at least on one day of the week. Still not getting the full experience that pastors usually do. So I just want to talk about some of the things that have gone on that have been new for me, and some of the things that have been challenging along the way, but mostly it's been all good things. And so so that's what's going to be going on here on the channel, trying to get caught up. I owe you a lot of videos, and I've got plenty of ideas, but until then, you can always check out the podcast. Right now, the most recent episode of the show is actually a rebroadcast of a previous episode, but it was a book that I read for one of my old classes, and I reread to help prepare me for this residency that I have right now. And prior to that, did a series of episodes called Rabbit Trail, where in each episode I would briefly recap the sermon that I had just preached the previous Sunday, and then go off on some little rabbit trail, some type of detour conversation that kind of related to the sermon, but not really. And it's a wide-ranging conversation, from an episode on Why Do We Gender Verses to me gushing over the song 40 by U2 for 30 minutes. So it's all over the place, kind of like my life right now. And in December, planning on doing the first full regular series that we have done on the show since the hermeneutics series back in July. So excited to be doing a more traditional MSL style series that is going to bridge over into the topic of church history a little bit. That one class that I didn't have to take in seminary, one of the two big ones. I'm like, how did I get out of seminary without being made to take one of these classes? So gonna dip our toe a little bit into church history there in December, but with a nice little Christmas twist to it as well. Yep. Even more on that here in a few weeks. But until next time, this is Brandon signing off, reminding you as always that theology is for everyone, so keep on studying.